Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
There we go. All better now. Man, titties are the greatest things on earth.
There's always that rush to do like 2 or 3 things you don't want to do on camera before you go live, because suddenly it's like, oh, gotta scratch this, gotta do this, gotta do that. It's like, hurry up, it's gonna happen. You just gotta doing all these little things and hoping you get it done, because that's live television. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Dive. The double D's where you, the audience, are in charge. And I'm gonna need you guys today because I have no plan. I have no plan today. Nothing. Because we took the night off last night. I didn't watch Death Note 2017. I'm going to watch it tonight for tomorrow, and then we'll do the last part of this whole horrible movie week thing that I've been subjected to by Kratos. Yeah, well, Prof, I just got your latest one, House Flipper. That came through today or last night. So, okay. I don't know how that one's going to make me suffer. That seems like a pretty normal simulation game, but I guess. But you apparently have something else planned for me. Great. Fantastic. Listen, I don't know. Did you watch the Outlast 2 stream? Because I don't know if you got what you wanted out of that. Because I wasn't particularly scared. You guys got like the most infinitesimal jump scare out of me for that. And all we did was prove that I'm more of a man than Dermy. That's all we ended up proving. We already knew that. I mean, that's what the Outlast 2 stream proved, that I can handle those games better than Dermy can, that I didn't need a support plushie, that I didn't need to go hide under desks. So, yeah, so we kind of proved that. That's it. Well, so yes. So as long as you were satisfied with it, listen, I think Kel had the most fun. Luring me into a false sense of security when I was almost done. And then he's like, ha, gotcha, son of a bitch. And he extended it another hour. So we got through it. Honestly, I think the most satisfaction you got is that I wasn't having fun because I don't like that type of game. I don't like a game where I can't fight back, where I just have to run and hide and cower. I mean, like I said a couple days the other day, there's a point where I'm being chased by a psycho religious bitch, and I have a giant hook in my hand. Why could I have not turned around and beat the shit out of her with it? That was my thought. I'm going to beat you with this giant hook. And then that's going to solve most of my problems for the rest of this game. So you can't magically teleport out of nowhere and try and chase and kill me down. So anyway. All right. So what do we got today? We got news. And that's all I got. I have a couple of small things maybe I could say for this and that. But I don't know if I have enough meat on the bone to really turn it into any sort of discussion or rant or anything like that. So I really am at your mercy today. Prof for $10. I was nice to you this week. I have given you pleasure and pain in upcoming games this week. New levels of both will be achieved. Oh man. Listen, my doom will be written upon the stars. He did this to himself. He opened these doors and let it happen. One day I will close this door and say, okay, we're not doing this anymore, but it's not today. It will not be today. Anyway, let's see. Do I have anything I want to make a statement on? I mean, I was doing another last minute doom scroll. I don't think I got anything. I got another. We're gonna rely on the articles to send me down a rabbit hole today. I guess we're gonna do that. But let's check out the rules because they're the same. $5 for an Adam rant. $10 ask me a question or discuss a pop culture topic. $10 to rent me for 30 minutes, play a game. And specifically, Prof, is that for House Flipper? Is that the $10 for the House Flipper? Or have you yet to choose? Or is this like a down payment for your choosing? Yeah, it's for House Flipper. Okay. All right. So I'll do House Flipper this weekend. That's a recording. I don't think that's stream worthy. Unless you guys want to do the rule, I stream these and you guys direct traffic during the stream. I mean, some of these are streamable. I guess some of them, considering like that whole femboy thing, that was not streamable. So it depends how you guys want to do this. Do you want me to keep streaming these when they happen? Because then I have to make sure I test it out so we don't have a repeat of what happened earlier in the beginning of the week or the end of the week, beginning of the week. Sorry, when OBS didn't want to work, but then XSplit works fine with Outlast 2. So I guess you know what? We'll start streaming these. We'll make these streaming events. All right. So all right, let me think about a day to stream this because tonight can't do it tonight because it's too short term. I have to set everything up because I've already got Anime Odyssey tonight, and I might do another game. I might do something I want to do after that. Tomorrow is, of course, tomorrow is Ballbusters, and I don't have time between dinner and Ballbusters to game anymore. Saturday we got Drive-In, and then we got Co-op. Now, no, I don't want to get in the habit of doing it on Sunday because Sundays between Roundtable and when I record Wormhole Watch, that is going to be reserved for tabletop gaming. Though, so I can't get in the habit of putting something else in there. I have to keep that open, those couple hours open there. All right, so we'll figure out a day. Maybe, here's what I think we're gonna do. Here's what I think we'll do. We'll call it Doubleheader Tuesdays, where on Tuesdays, if we have one of these and if they're streamable, we will do one of these first on Tuesday nights for gaming streams, and then I can roll into what I want to do for gaming on Tuesday nights. I think that's the easiest mechanic or mechanism to make it happen without eating into other content on other days. So I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we'll do. I like that idea. I'm smart. Anyway, so 30 minutes to rent me to play a game. Prof is already $10 for 30 minutes. Prof has already instigated the next one. And next week will be House Flippers. So we'll do House Flippers next week. Then, of course, $15 to have me give a instant reaction to an article of your choosing. One I may present to you or one you may be sitting on yourself. Either one is fine. $20 to make me watch things. And $30 to rent or to pre-purchase a live on-stream review of what we're now calling Chat Made Me Watch This Reviews, where I will review an episode of television or a movie live on this show. But you got to give me a couple days to do it, and we are completing our circuit of this trilogy of bad movies that Kratos dropped on my lap. Tomorrow it will be Death Note live action 2017 from Netflix. And then after that, I will give my comparison of which one I liked better out of the three. The Room, Dragon Ball Evolution, or Death Note. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to enjoy Death Note at all because I hate Death Note as an anime in general. I know that's a heretical thing to say to some people, but I don't care. I don't care. I've been watching anime for decades, and I'm allowed to say I don't like something. I'm allowed to say I don't like something. All right, so them's the rules. I'm sticking to them. Your internet isn't working. What, did you catch what Alf had? Yeah, Alf's internet was down last night, which is why we didn't play Space Marine 2. And Dermy decided to do something else, which was fine. I was happy to play Tainted Grail. Had a lot of fun. I'm enjoying the hell out of that game. We're having a good time with that. I really am. That's giving me entertainment that I needed on a certain gaming level, and I'm really enjoying it. All right, so why don't we bring up the articles? Well, he's going to do it again, not tonight, because we got Anime Odyssey tonight, but he's got something else he's going to talk about. I mean, he keeps running these things by me. I was like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he runs it by me to see what I think. So I like think like this much over most of the VTuber stuff. I don't outright shit on it, but I don't have much of an opinion because when I listen to him start talking about this stuff, it's like he's speaking another language, and I don't quite comprehend. I hear words, but they don't mean anything. So, all right. Why don't we bring up the articles and see if that sends me down a rabbit hole of ideas and discussions. All right, let me just refresh everything real quick. I did see something that pissed me off. I saw something that pissed me off. There was a Nintendo Direct today. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to do this. Here's a mini free rant. There was a Nintendo Direct today. And if you're Nintendo, great. That's fine. But I'm here. I was browsing Niche Gamer, and I saw two things that pissed off. And I know it's not going to be something that will always be out of my reach because maybe one of them, but one of them, yes, one of them, no. But considering it's all right. So Nintendo Direct, Square Enix announced 2 RPGs for the Switch 2. One, Octopath Traveler 0 or O. Octopath Traveler O, 0, whatever. O. I think it's O, not 0. Point is, Octopath Traveler is a great franchise. I recently privately played Octopath Traveler 2. I think it was the end of last year or beginning of this year, somewhere around there. I replayed it. That was a fun game, great old school JRPG stuff. Had a lot of fun with it. Beat the ever living crap out of it. I played on hardest difficulty level. Made it easy mode eventually for me. Great game. But now I got Octopath Traveler O, and it's Switch 2. Now, it says Nintendo Switch and Switch 2, which means I could get it for my Switch, but I don't want to. I don't want it on my Switch. I want it for my PS5. So, I'm going to have to wait. Because this, I will want to play this. I will want to play this. It's raining. Yeah, wow, it's raining. I didn't know it was supposed to rain. Shit, I got to go out later on this afternoon. I hope it stops raining by then. I hate shopping in the rain. I really do. It just makes it a pain in the ass. So there's this, and then there's this one right here. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. This just looks outstandingly old school, and it says an old school, well, it's a action RPG from Square Enix. So now Square Enix has said they're not going to be in the business of exclusivity anymore because this one's just for the Switch 2. Now, I have to think that eventually they're going to release it on Steam and for the other consoles because Square Enix said they are not going to be exclusive anymore. So eventually I'll probably get these games on the platforms I want, but damn it, these are RPGs. These are old school looking RPGs, and this is my jam. It's my jelly jam, and I want it. Damn it, more. So I guess it's something to look forward to, because yes, I could, as I said, I could get Octopath Traveler O for my regular Switch, but I don't want it for that. I don't want it for that. Elliot, not Ellen. Elliot. Elliot. I just did that. Oh my god, that hurts. I hurt myself doing that one. Point is, yeah, I listen. Exclusivity is dumb, and I know some people make the case that if a console doesn't have exclusive games, then why am I buying it? Oh, it doesn't have any games if it's not exclusive. That's the argument that the Sony haters make for the PS5. I have over 20 games that I've bought for my PS5 in the past 2 years. And I buy selectively. I don't just buy anything. So, I mean, I guess my games are imaginary. It doesn't have any games. Why don't you have games for it? Shut up. Shut up. Don't use that bullshit line at me. The PS5 has games. The Series X has games. The Switch and Switch 2 have games. All right? They're all there. They're all there. So I don't hear that bullshit. Oh, I get it. I get it. You lose points for that joke, Kel. I'm sorry, you lose points. All right. So I want those games. I'll get them eventually, I'm sure, because Square Enix wants to make money. All right, so let's bring up the news. Let's see what we got today. I'm sure it's fantastically stupid. All right, Elton John and Spinal Tap team up to revisit Stonehenge ahead of sequel film. No interest. Hulu's Virgin Dating Show, Are You My First Cast, meets celibate singles, including Bachelorette alum. Well, thank God I wouldn't be eligible for that show. If I was my age and be eligible for that show, I would just be over. So thank God I'm at least not eligible for that show. Killer Films founders on the success of Materialists and surviving 30 years in Hollywood. Is that Pedro? Oh, God. Hallmark reserves Monday nights for unscripted series, sets fall premiere date for Celebrations with Lacey Chabert season 2. Listen, she's hot. She's hot. Always thought she was hot. Hostile TV series from Eli Roth. No. I'm not interested. Not interested. No. Murder in a Small Town season 2 cast Bethany Brown, Marcy T. House, and Joshua Close. I didn't even know there was a season 1. Somebody tell me what that was on. Well, no, I don't lose points. I got it with your second line. I challenge anybody else to get that the first try based on a video game there. I challenge. I want a ruling on the play. I don't care about that. With media, the arts, and LA under direct attack, here's what Emmys should do. Cancel themselves. The Emmys should cancel themselves completely. I don't know. I hate the whole concept of the Death Note thing. I hated the whole thing. I don't know. I'll probably hate it as much. Dragon Ball, I despised that. That was just an insult. It was an insult to everything Dragon Ball. Disney products generated $63 billion in sales in 2024 as Mouse House again tops global license leaderboard. That's gross. That's $63 billion in gross. How much money did they actually make in net? That's the question. And of course, Disney is going to come out on top because they have so much reach. They reach so far in the things they touch inappropriately. So I don't want to. I don't care that these stay. That's why you do not hate these shill news outlets enough, because they will never give you the proper headline and the proper story. And if they do give you the proper story, they'll hide the truth paragraphs deep in the article. You don't hate these guys enough. Starbucks partners with the shop for season 8. I don't even know what that is. I'm feeling older and older. I don't know what any of these things are. I don't. Jim Jarmusch's father, mother, sister, brother sells to multiple territories ahead of Venice premiere. Something about that sounds weird. Outlander, Blood of My Blood is excellent, highly addictive prequel. Fucking prequels! I don't want any more. No more. Kamala Harris announces 107 days book plus Stephen Colbert's Late Show interview. I believe that's her memoirs. Let me ask you this, Kamala. Is there a chapter in there how you got on your knees for Willie Brown and sucked your way up the political ladder in San Francisco? Is there a chapter on that? Because if there isn't, then you're not telling the whole story. Huh? Okay. Nielsen's new technology ties commercials to consumer decisions. Oh, man. Nielsen needs to, return to proper analysis of ratings and stuff like that, because they are, of course I haven't reviewed anything, but they are essentially what's the word? They're a bad tool, because you can't rate, if something has multiple seasons, you can't rate it right. You just can't. I don't care about the Kelsey brothers. They can go fuck hell. Hulu sales boost Comcast Q2 despite cord cutting. Ad sales downturn. More Than Films acquires Sophie Rumvari's Locarno entry Blue Heron. These are, again, I hear words, I don't understand them. Hae-yoon gets addicted to Deep House on new single. Netflix ratchets up Colombian production. I don't care about any of this. Prime Video India. I don't live in India. Netflix's Leanne is heaping a plate of Southern charm with a side of midlife reinvention. TV review. I feel like this is totally not made for me. I just do. Korean dramas drive Southeast Asia streaming boom as Netflix holds lead with 12.8 million subscribers. Border finds. Yes, people enjoy the K stuff. They enjoy it. Not for me, but far be it from me to tell you not to watch it. If you're enjoying it, it sounds like it's quality for what you get out of it. So, okay. I don't care about Warren Zevon. Something moved back at the top. We might have to go back to the front. Mikey Madsen and Jeremy Allen White circling lead roles in Aaron Sorkin's Social Network sequel. No, thank you. Yellowstone producer David Glasser is sued for over $1 million lead and pays off. All right, we're into last night or yesterday stuff. Let's go back to the beginning. Looks like something was added because it shifted on me. And I want to make sure. Jeremy Strong circling Mark Zuckerberg role in the Social Network Part 2. The Zuckerbot. Why are they making us? Whatever. No. Hulkster's cause of death revealed. Yeah, it was a heart attack. We already knew that. And nothing else here. All right, we'll give it a cursory check. Superman becomes first DC pick in years, surpassed 300 million domestically. We talked about that yesterday. It's meaningless. And also, it's half as much as it should have made if it was truly a successful movie domestically. Literally, the opinions on James Gunn's Superman are right down the middle. You either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. Those that love it, in my opinion, suffer from cognitive dissonance. Those that hate it, we don't really like James Gunn and what he does to things. And it was apparent. And he is working on the next one. Talk about that this Sunday. Let's see. So I don't want to hear it soars past 300 million. Stop trying to pretend this has been a success, because it hasn't. It's going to lose about $200-300 million at least, because it looks like I'm going to be right on. I'm going to be right on point. 550 to 650. My window going to land right in that window. I am very Nostradamus-y on this stuff. Let's go over here. K-pop Demon Hunter sequels, live action remake, stage musical, and more reportedly in discussion on Netflix. They are gonna milk that thing dry. That thing has had a pretty good success, and they are going to milk it dry for every drop it's worth. Harrison Ford offers a short response when asked if he's been convinced to return Marvel again following Captain America: Brave New World. read all about it. I don't care. That movie was a disaster. Now he says he's going to keep working forever, but it's wasn't good. It wasn't good. Listen, I hang out with people who like the movie, and I'm not afraid to offend them. They don't like what I have to say. That's fine. We could fight about it again someplace else. But that movie was terrible. And the people I fight with aren't necessarily James Gunn fans. They're Superman fans who will like it for what it is. But the James Gunn fans are dumb and retarded. They're no better than Snyder Bros. They're no better than Snyder Bros. The Conjuring, Last Rites exclusive trailer debut. Don't care. Once Upon a Katamari brings first new Katamari Damacy entry in 14 years to PC consoles this October. Isn't that the game where you roll and things stick to you and the ball gets bigger and bigger because you roll over shit? Isn't that game? I think that's that game. I never played it. I just remember it. Momoa hates his clean-shaven look for Dune 3. Well, Duncan, Idaho, you have to go with it. And it's still going to be a disaster. Still going to be a disaster. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is teasing a mysterious new or old character. Does anybody actually play that game? I don't hear about anybody ever actually playing that game. Hollow Knight Silksong fans react to uproar after game's latest Nintendo Direct no show. Sure. Disney Lorcana at Gen Con 2025. Everything announced about Fabled, Whispers in the Well, Winter Spell, and more. I don't understand any of that. I'm going to move on. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero picks up Switch 1 and 2 port with November release date. Is it going to look good on the Switch? It's going to probably look like shit on the Switch, and it'll probably look half decent on Switch too, because that's a graphics-heavy, intensive game, the Sparking Zero stuff. Tekken 8 tournament won by 73-year-old Japanese grandma draws attention to how games are helping care home residents in Japan. Damn, that she's got the reflexes, the hand-eye coordination to pull off a fighter win. Damn, good for her, man. Good for her. Hope I could still game like that. Pop Cap says Plants vs. Zombies Replanted is a chance for the series to re-acknowledge its beloved roots. I don't even know what that is. Here, we already talked about Octopath Traveler. Oh, let's be honest. We've all been waiting for Hideo Kojima's Superman review. Well, it's here. Yeah, Hideo Kojima sort of sucked James Gunn's dick. Yeah, kind of trolled him at the same time. Hideo Kojima is a troll. So I honestly don't take anything he says seriously. He's a troll. So, The Adventures of Elliot. We already talked about this one. Again, I will hope that I get my hands on it someday on a better console. Blooper team, because let's be honest, the Switch 2 is a success. Could have been a massive success, but it's a great success. But it's still it's a previous generation console in terms of power. It's the equivalent of PS4. I am not buying a Switch 2 to play PS4 level stuff when I could do that on my PS5 that I already own when those games come out. Is it? Is that true? Oh, you have no idea. God damn it, Kratos. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection is flying toward Nintendo Switch 2 next year. Okay. Blooper team confirms Chronos, the new Dawn release date with Nintendo Switch 2 reveal trailer. Listen, my thoughts upon those games I can't get and how I don't want to Switch 2 aside. It sounds like this was in general, this was good for Switch 2. They got some games announced. More Switch 2 games announced, which is a good thing. I just happen to not want anything to do with it. I don't want anything to do with it. Nintendo Direct Partners Showcase July 25. Anything else? Hideo Kojima will read your initial responses to his mysterious Xbox game OD, but insists the real evaluations come after 10 or 20 years from now. He's a fucking troll. What do I tell you? Kojima is a fucking troll. He gets off on saying this shit. He totally does. Buffy reboot reveal names its new Slayer. I don't care. Chick from Skeleton Crew. I don't care. I would need to be forced to watch the Buffy reboot. I would need to be forced. Again, Hideo Kojima says he won't play Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater laughs. Troll. Fucking troll. Jeremy Renner says he's ready to come back as Hawkeye. His body is getting better. Good for Jeremy Renner. Personally, I say don't come back as Hawkeye. They're just going to ruin the character some more. But I'm glad Jeremy Renner is rehabilitating from his injuries quite well. I'm glad for that. Battlefield 6 suffers significant leaks ahead of official multiplayer reveal. Don't care. Elden Ring Night Rain finally gets duos mode with patch 1.02. I thought they delayed that. Didn't we read that the other day? They were delaying it? Oh, well. Fantastic Four First Steps director says cutscenes included a ton of stuff that was really wonderful. You'll never watch. Then why say it? All you're going to do is make these little crybaby bitches go, we want a director's cut. It should be more longer. Like we complained about over there. Games Workshop finally explains one of Warhammer 40K's greatest unsolved mysteries, and it's some lore fans wish it hadn't. Uh-oh. All right, we're going to bring this up. We're doing this one right now. Carry over from yesterday. We can't leave this as. Warhammer 40K's greatest unsolved mysteries, the Terminus Decree, is now officially explained via a short passage in a new codex, and some fans really wish it had been left to the imagination. Kel, I'm going to need a ruling on this as we look at it, because I am not familiar with this yet. The Terminus Decree, for the uninitiated, is the final order issued to the Grey Knights, perhaps the most mysterious chapter of Space Marines in the setting, before the Emperor was placed within the Golden Throne following his mortal wounding by Horus. The idea is that only the Supreme Grand Master of the Grey Knights can open the Terminus Decree and discover what exactly this final order entails. Essentially, it's a break glass in case of emergency Pandora's box, and 40K fans have wondered what was inside it for years. Oh, Arbiter Ian. Now with the release, that is Arbiter Ian, isn't it? That's Arbiter Ian. Spoilers. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Held in a simple wooden box that the only Supreme Guard Master may open, the Terminus Decree in details of the Emperor's final command to Grey Knights chapter. The Master of Mankind can never be allowed to leave the Golden Throne, either return to life reborn in another's body or ascend to some kind of warp entity. And if he does, oh no. Oh no. Okay, and if he does, Mastermind can never be allowed to leave the Golden Throne, either return to life, reborn in another's body, or send some kind of warp entity. And if he does, the Grey Knights must return him to his terrible duties. So, holy shit. This destroys everything that everybody always thought about the Emperor. This just annihilates everything we talked about yesterday in terms of all those heretics thinking he's reborn than that. He's in there, and he's not supposed to come out. Grey must return him to his terrible duty. Indeed, they were created with the possibility of this event in mind. A task beyond the abilities of any other force in the Imperium. The decree offers no guidance on how such feats might be achieved, for it is neither a weapon nor a magic formula. Rather, the Grey Knights would themselves be the weapon on such a desperate day, one that would likely have to cut a path through the ranks of the Custody Guard and many others to see his duty done. Oh, man. So this basically says that the Emperor, his final command to the Grey Knights is that if I ever emerge from the Golden Throne in another body, in an ascension or anything else, you got to put me back in, no matter the cost. Man, did they just fuck everything up? Did they the Games Workshop literally just fuck everything up? Seriously. This feels bad. This feels bad to me right here. As someone who, as I always said, for years, I played fantasy and I was around. It's fine. It's fine. It's something about this feels wrong. You say it's fine. Okay. Okay. I'll trust Kel. If Kel says it's fine. Kel knows more about this stuff than I do. He's my Sherpa in this. It's just something about it feels a little wrong, though. It's a little wrong. I don't know. Well, all right. I guess we'll talk about it next week, considering I believe I know what kind of video you're gonna throw my way for lore. So I guess we'll talk about this more next week. I'm going to bookmark this, save it, and we'll come back to that. So interesting. So we'll save this discussion for next week because you're gonna do an Emperor video next week, right? You're gonna do an Emperor video. So I guess we'll talk about that next week. All right, let's keep going then. Yeah, I know he's the most I know he's the most powerful psyker in history. Yeah, we'll talk about more next week. It's a good addition. It's a good primer for what we're going to talk about next week. It and Annabelle writer producer secures screen rights for The Medium. Anything Bluebird develops is going to push horror forward, unique, terrifying ways. That's not made for me right there. That's not for me. EA says no $80 games for now. Man, they probably they retreated off of that one fast. All right, that's all that we got there. Marvel tries to redefine box office success benchmarks amid shrinking returns and soaring costs. You can't. You cannot redefine what box office success means because inflation has skyrocketed costs. People are spending more on tickets, but less people are going to theaters. So no matter what, everything you're doing is failure compared to the past. It's just that simple. And you are still spending enormous amounts of money on all your movies. Fantastic Four, they say it costs $200 more likely $250. More likely $250, between $250 $300. And it's gonna break even. Its break even is probably around $850 $900. And you're only going to score between $450 and $550. That's my prediction, and it's going to come true. I feel very confident about this. So I'm sorry, Kevin Feige, you don't get to redefine anything. You don't get to. Doc Brown from Back to the Future involved in Epic Universe's Stardust Racer's new lore explored. That's theme park stuff, don't care. Five Nights at Freddy's, people are happy with the trailer. It's great. Pedro, Internet Daddy Pascal, describes Robert Downey Jr. as Daddy Doomsday, and the internet seemingly had enough. Can we be done with him? Daddy Doomsday. I don't have the words. I do. But if I want to keep playing the YouTube game, I can't use them. Fabulous. Unfreaking believable. I don't know why this man has continued or allowed to continue to just get away with saying the creepiest, weirdest shit in the world. All right, there are the articles. Them's what we got. I reserve the right to come back to those on my own time. $20 from Anonymous. As a palate cleanser for the terrible movies, watch Inner Video. I said you. I assume that's going to be Kratos. He just didn't. Let's go check it. My DMs take forever to load up these days. It's something weird. Something in the past couple of weeks. Yes, it is from Kratos for $20. Internet historian that zone between Area 50 and 52. All right, thank you, Kratos. So, unless anybody has an article, we're gonna dive right into that one right now. Let's watch a video. Let's have a little fun. Let's have a little fun because we like Internet Historian. He entertains us, and he's a cool dude. He doesn't mind that we stop. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Kratos, for the $20. Let's watch the area between 50, the zone between Area 50 and 52. And I think I just hit the wrong one. Hang on, let me kill it. Might have caught myself. There we go. Oh, no, I did do it right. I did it right. I'm not as dumb as I think I am. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Yeah.
Aliens. They exist. And what's more, they're here and they've been walking among us for millions of years. Just look up at the night sky. Each one of those lights is probably an alien. Shoot at them, and the police show up. Coincidence? Break into the
Shoot at them. Yes, I'm firing bullets in the night sky, and the police are going to show up. Yes.
CIA, just looking for clues. They put you on a no-fly list. Coincidence?
Those are slee stacks. Those aren't aliens. Those are slee stacks. Come on.
There are no coincidences, only truth bombs, and the government is holding the fuse, locked up tight in Area 51.
Listen, everybody knows that Area 51 is where the SGC sent shit they need to have experimented on. That's what Area 51 is. And that's where they built the Prometheus.
And so our story begins with one man, Joseph Expedience. On June 21st
Joe Rogan. We're talking Joe Rogan here? Okay.
of the solar year 2019, Joe spoke to a whistleblower, Bob Lazard. Now, Bob claims to have worked at the Area 51. And so, Joe summoned him to his sensory deprivation satellite, where he could ask him probing questions about that government facility.
Machine that was able to read the size of your dicks.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me? What? Read the size of dicks? Did I hear that right?
Huge. View for yourself this incredible testimony before the UN takes it down.
The UN.
You used to work at Area 51. When did things get weird?
Well, the way this went down was I only got hands-on with one of them, and I was fucking an alien. It produced a little discharge from the bottom. It was exciting. You know, we turned the lights on, and all these guys are there. So
What in the fuck is this?
we have, actual hardware from another civilization. It's a big...
This is clearly an edit of two different interviews.
Live in a house? That's bullshit. I like just swinging around on trees.
Absolutely.
We are the sex organs of the machine world. But for people who don't know, let's give them the bullet points. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You don't seem to have any muscle. Almost like a frame. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and I thought, oh, my God.
Hey, Bob, it's probably a good idea if you shut up. I worked underground with the aliens. They shot my hand off. They're underground. There's bases. They're shooting lasers through the Earth's crust, and they move them at light speed.
You big fucking...
What? I'm not even doing anything.
Drop dead.
Hey, why don't you come on out to the Nevada desert?
Deal.
The fuck out. All right. That's it, folks. Good night.
These revelations were sent out all...
So Is that how that really went? I'd like to know. I don't watch Rogan, so I don't know.
Over the globe using beams.
Absolutely free.
It started an incredible awakening, inseminating the people's brains with.
Did he have to use the word inseminating? Did he?
Knowledge.
Who killed JFK?
Flooring them with the revelation of it all.
An orangutan with a spear.
And soon they were bursting with righteous curiosity.
Bigfoot is a human-animal hybrid.
Yep. Cloud can confirm that.
Here's the Google searches for Area 51. That big spike there, that's when Joe Rogan put out his podcast. You get the idea. And just see, it reached the right man at just the right time. A 21-year-old named Matthew Roberts.
Facebook user wears a hat. I'm halfway there. I'm wearing a hat today.
He had heard about aliens in Area 51 before, and he believed. He wanted to see them. Real bad. But what could he do? How could...
Oh, I know this dude. This is the dude that tried to get in there, isn't it? I remember this.
Could he possibly get into Area 51 to check him out?
Think.
Scenario 1. If I ran into Area 51...
Mass Effect music. It's Mass Effect music. You see what he did there? And now he's Narutoing.
I would be shot and killed. Scenario 2. If me and all of my friends ran in, we'd both be killed. But scenario 3. If there were so many...
More Mass Effect music.
Thousands. So much fodder that they eventually ran out of bullets. Then someone, surely, is going to get through and touch the government in its special area. My God. Within minutes, he was drafting a Facebook post. They can't stop all of us.
I'm willing to die for the government. Let's do this.
On September 20th, 2019, we'll all meet up at the Area 51.
I remember this.
Alien Central tourist attraction and coordinate our entry. If we Naruto run, we can move.
If we Naruto run, he actually said Naruto run. That means running. That means running, like with the hands. Like that out behind you, in that really gay Naruto running fashion. That is one of the worst things Naruto ever memed into the universe. The running with your hands out behind you, the gayest shit in the world.
Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens. This event then goes into the ether. And from here, it was up to the Facebook algorithm gods to decide what would happen.
The Zuckerbot said, okay.
Next.
There's a lot here to be
Zuckerbot! See, the Zuckerbot! I was right, the Zuckerbot!
excited about. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy.
People from all across the flat world were receiving the invite.
The flat
And they
world.
began pressing the attending button.
You know, this is, I mean, honestly, this is the kind of music that plays in your head when you're getting closer to boobs. That's the kind, not pushing a button there. That's the music playing in your head. Is like getting closer to boobs. I'm almost there. You know, that's the music plays in your head. This plays in my head. You've reached the boobs.
Within just a couple of days, the event had picked up hundreds of thousands of attendees.
Yeah. bunch of basement dwelling people are gonna show up there.
People loved the idea so much, they began making memes about how they were going to raid the base. So many I can barely show you a fraction of them, rapid firing them out like the bullets that would soon be gunning them down. And so the event spread, and spread around the internet. Eventually, morphing into
Everyone who is something is going to raid Area 51.
young people from all over the globe are joining up
Up with the Naruto running. My God, it's gay.
for the future.
Nigel, a runner.
Null pointer, runner.
Stevens, agent.
Simon, a runner.
Freeman, 713. I am a sentinel.
Everyone's doing their part. Are you? We have the ships. We have the weapons.
Turn the police gun down!
We need soldiers.
If this is how I have to earn my citizenship, no, I'm not doing this.
We need you all. And just like that, the game was on. Next time. Here's the new campaign. You're gonna love it. To be or not to be.
Plans disappear. Dreams take over.
I live. I laugh. I nod. Nod on every device like a blank canvas. I can be here and anywhere.
Jan, a man of fortune.
Will you break these chains?
But wherever I go, there you are.
NordVPN.com/internet historian.
No, thanks. Look, I just...
Yeah. There's just an idea. I know what you want. You want the female audience. And I know women. Tomorrow to you, my ladies. Have you heard about NordVPN? You should get access to the international Netflix catalog. Never miss another episode of The Handsome Man Show. Oh, don't you hate it when your dishwasher gets region locked? No more. Oh, I feel so safe in NordVPN's big, strong arms, especially with their new product, Threat Protection. It protects me from malicious sites and downloads and trackers and intrusive ads. So think pink. Think NordVPN.com/internet historian. Woo! Because the V in VPN stands for vagina.
I think we've heard enough.
Fine. All right, I'll do the ads you like. Get Nord. You could use some threat protection. Take your online safety more seriously. Have you heard about their amazing prices? NordVPN.com/internet historian. Tell them who sent you. Ad over. Welcome to the mission brief. Let's do a bit of background on Area 51. Secret military base, first developed in 1955. This is what it looks like on Google Maps. It's approximately this big. Total area size, 51. And the volume, a big mystery. Until 1997, the government refused to even acknowledge that it existed. That is, until they were forced to by lawsuit. That lawsuit was about the death of two men who were former employees. And how did they die? Well, not aliens, but...
Well, alien hybrids that they had sex with, and he killed them.
Rather, toxic fumes from burning garbage. Yeah, so what they would do is burn a whole bunch of cool, high-tech refuse on the lot, let the deadly smoke blow downwind, and the staff was stuck breathing it in. A few years later, bing, bing, bong, cancer. Other than that, the public hasn't really been told anything. So all people can do is speculate as to what the hell is going on in there.
I think that they are keeping remnants of a UFO there.
We don't know if it's aliens. We don't know if it's time travel. We don't know if there's minions in there.
Virtual reality that seems so incredibly sexy.
But what has been leaked is that they do test flights on new alien craft.
What the fuck don't you tease me? Come on.
Produce new alien tech. Breed the latest version of the newest, gayest frog. Do not get it.
So is this where they make the frogs gay? Sorry, I had to do it.
Confused with Roswell. That's over here. Area 51's over here. And the final thing that we know is that security is top notch. They have that thing locked down. So, you want to break in anyway. Okay, but it's going to require some research. And the first thing to find out, has anyone ever tried breaking in before? Yes, several times. In fact, in January of 2019, an unnamed man broke through security barriers and drove 8 miles into the base. He got out of his car with a metal cylinder in his hands, and the military opened fire. He was shot dead at the scene.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And there was this time when a film crew from the BBC was arrested for trying to get in.
This is BBC News.
This time when a vacationing family of 4 went off track. You get the idea. They're not messing
Mommy, Daddy, why are they beating you? Because we saw the aliens
around.
Put your fucking hands up. I'm not going to tell you again.
But there's one story to top them all. And Will disguise his identity, but he is my personal hero. The month is November. The location, Las Vegas. And the protagonist, a professional limo driver. Now, he's more than a little unhinged. He decides to start harassing and sending death threats to a lawyer, whom we think was going to represent his defense for this incident. If you've ever seen this TikTok, that's our boy doing donuts and driving backwards down the Las Vegas Strip. Anyway, fast forward 3 weeks. It's like 6 in the morning, and this guy is already doing donuts at a car park near the airport. Then he decides to drive from the car park into the airport itself. Offense? No problem. He drives right through it and onto the runway. He's just
What does this have to do with Area 51? I need the payoff quickly.
Driving around, whizzing between planes, almost crashing several times before eventually parking on a ramp. At this point, he jumps out, puts on a clown mask, and storms right up to a private jet. He announces, aggressively, to the flight staff that there is a bomb in his limo. Quote, "I have a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up." His plan? To commandeer this private jet and take it to Area 51.
Oh my God.
However, as sound as this plan was, the quick response by police meant that it wasn't really working out. So, he bails back to his limo, tries to make an escape, until eventually police catch up with him. At that point, he is quickly arrested. They take him in for questioning, and he starts telling them, "That's right, I did it to see the aliens." He also told them to refer to him as the Chosen One. And by
I'm the chosen one. He's going to save everybody.
the way, I have high security clearance. Also, I'm involved with the mob, and someone owes me millions of dollars. Later on, the bomb defusal crew checks out the limo and determines that it's just a fire extinguisher with a bunch of wires and duct tape and some fairy lights. Now, at some point, he gets out, presumably on bail, and CNN reporters walk up to him and start
Oh, this should be brilliant.
asking him questions. No statements from me, he says, but you should talk to my lawyer. And then he proceeds to hand them the business card of the lawyer that he's been sending death threats to for the last 3 weeks. Amazing.
This is madness. There are truly broken people out there.
After all that, the judge ordered that he be sent to a mental hospital for assessment. Or so they say.
Ooh, how convenient.
Okay, so people have really died trying to do this. That means we're going to have to be a little more covert. So over at Area 51 HQ, the military can see that Facebook numbers have reached 1 million. And it doesn't take a genius to calculate that even if just 1% of them show up, that's... Wait a minute. Run those numbers. This many people. In a crowd that big, there's bound to be at least a few who'll do something stupid. In fact, the military took it so serial
Cereal.
that they even went over the nuances of
No, you are not telling me they took it. We're going to analyze the Naruto running style. No. Oh, man, my weeb brain cannot handle this. Oh, Lord. Fucking normies saying, wait a minute, do we need to be worried about this running style? No, you don't. It's a retarded running style.
Naruto running. This is a real slide, by the way, and it required a real demonstration, of course. Now, some undercover operative then took a photo of that.
All right, guys, this isn't for me. I'm putting this out there. we're going to. I'm gonna do this on Friday. I know he's not watching, so if he is watching, then we're in the surprise. We're gonna do some donations to earn a chance at a next meetup to have Dermy do the Naruto running style. Why don't we do this? And you see, Legatus, I was already ahead of you. No, see, I am not going to be doing that. I will not run like Naruto, but Dermy will.
Brief. And they uploaded it to Reddit.
They intend to use our tactics against us.
All right. So if the military decides to do this, things could go pretty badly for Matthew. So Matthew goes back to his mind palace.
Think.
Let's not keep saying it's a raid. Instead, let's do a music festival. This would give Matthew an alibi and throw authorities off the scent.
I'm willing to do a music festival. For the government, let's do this.
All right, Reddit, here it is. Alien Stock 2019. The official EDM party, hosted by Matthew Roberts. Set to take place in Rachel, Nevada, a town that just so happens to neighbor Area 51.
It's a town of double wides. Is that it?
Has 50 total residents and practically no infrastructure. Perfect. Yeah, nice try, fellas, said the military. And the captains and the generals all started planning their own EDM party. With the deep state. 3 groups in particular. Introducing Group E, the E local state police. Police have their work cut out for them because, owing to this party, they think there could be upwards of 50,000 people descending upon the little town of Rachel.
Lincoln County commissioners trying to tackle the tough task of preparing for a potential inundation of people, and Sheriff Kerry Lee has less than 30 deputies.
The county declares a state of emergency, and they allocate an extra $250,000 worth of enforcement for the weekend of the raid, as well as an extra 300 police officers.
Maybe not COVID, Kel, but definitely monkeypox.
And paramedics.
I mean, Kratos, sorry.
That many people are going to stress the community to the point that we can't cope with it.
This is some of the most exciting stuff that I've
Shut up, Zuckerbot.
Ever gotten to work on. And
Hold on, Mark. Group D, the defense.
Then I'm going to take out my gun and shoot somebody.
So the FBI agents that showed up, they showed up at 10 a.m. They contacted my mom, and you're like, so she texted me, she's like, FBI's here, answer your phone. So, because I was kind of scared at this point, but...
This report from the Nevada Department of Public Safety was released last year, and it features some very interesting details. For example, they caught a group of YouTubers trying to plant a tracker on the bus that goes to and from the base.
We're going to pull an epic prank.
Highly illegal. And you may not be that surprised to hear that the military isn't actually that worried about people breaking into the base. Turns out, they have automated weapons.
Turrets!
Not automatic weapons. Automated, whatever that is. No, instead, they think there's potential that real terrorists will, do the thing, or a thing. So, counterterrorism was given a budget to sweep for chemical, biological, radiological, and explosive material. Although, nothing was found. And there's just one last group getting involved as well. The corporate press. Disinformation agents in the mainstream media were getting involved. They immediately started warning people not to raid.
Use of lethal force authorized.
Spouting contempt for the stormers.
What started as a joke Facebook event quickly turned into a phenomenon reaching
Well, it began as a joke, but now it's turned into something much more serious.
Astroturfing campaigns by late night haha man number 1 through...
He's been fired.
through 7.
It's much more likely they'll see them tasers.
Laugh it all up. It's just a big joke.
People who say they're interested just keeps growing. Faster than their bullets. Let's see them aliens.
And they weren't afraid to give some of the biggest, brainest takes you've ever heard.
It's not clear the 1.1 million Facebook followers who said they are going to storm Area 51 are real and not Russian bots.
You're a goddamn genius.
Fine. We'll make you take us seriously. Let the training begin.
Oh no. Training.
And speaking of
trigger, 80s training montage.
That, I think it's time for my workout.
And so the Raiders began training.
Oh no.
We train for Area 51. So let's go. Sandwich.
They began pushing their bodies.
Go on, make it happen.
Pushing their will. Pushing their spirits.
Man, these guys give anime fans a bad name.
Dominate! Pushing their mind. Pushing their friends and families' patience to the limit.
Who wants to call me to kick some alien butt? In September, join me. We out.
And that's what fitness will be like in the metaverse.
As we zero.
Man, is anybody really afraid of these fucking fake weeb nerds? Is anybody actually afraid of these people?
Throw in on the day of the raid. The count is up to 2 million attendees, and that puts us on par with the world's largest standing army. So to coordinate all of these troops,
the fact that anybody, I don't exactly remember what happened, but the fact that anybody actually believed 2 million people were going to show up, give me a break, dude.
We'll need a battle.
These are fucking couch commandos. These are basement dwellers. They're not going to go anywhere.
Strategy.
Lay it on us.
From r/memes, intel was being filtered down to the troops. Groups such as the Minecraft YouTubers, the Normans, the Weebs, Facebook moms, the Kyles, the Chads, the crackheads.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
I gotta tell you something, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks.
Florida man, the Australians,
Florida man,
the gay Reddit mods,
okay, this thread is locked,
and the North Korean defectors. They all had their role to play. So Godzilla comes in from the east while the Australians make a distraction.
Furries? What the fuck, furries? What are they gonna do? Creepy, weird shit to distract the guards?
That allows the minion cosplayers to breach from the south. Of course, these very serious strategies would have to be disguised as memes, so that they could be spread across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok without the threat of being. Although, not everyone was as tech savvy. Authorities managed to nab one of the main cartographers, and they pressured him into an interview on the television.
It took me a total of 5 minutes to put this image together. It was sort of like a battle strategy almost.
They actually say Naruto runners. That is so painfully stupid. You have no idea.
It was completely
human. Operation Get Behind the Furries. Let them get mowed down.
Rooted in satire.
That was just completely rooted in satire.
And no one should raid. This is just completely a joke.
And completely just a joke.
Mission counting sheeple complete. You can take them out. Okay, so remember how we're not raiding anymore and it's just a music festival? Wink, 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 wink. Well, bad news.
Okay, so it sounds like you maybe are looking at changing venues. Possibly.
Possibly.
It's all up in
Oh, this guy must have loved all the attention he was getting. He must have loved it.
the air. We're putting Maddie on the spot here.
There's a lot of challenges. So,
but it's 2 weeks away, so he's kind of got to like figure it out, I guess, somewhat soon, right?
Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart. See, Matthew had organized alien stock with a few other people, but his main business partner,
his mom,
was Connie West.
I didn't plan it. It planned me.
But Matthew is the headliner. His name is attached to everything. And he's starting to get worried about a fire festival type situation.
We remember that.
In the desert.
Be a Firefest 2.0.
He wanted to make sure there's plenty of water, food, security, insurance, etc., etc. And here, deals and communications start to break down. Eventually, there's a lawsuit, and it's kind of boring.
Things that they were supposed to pay for, I'm stuck paying for.
Who cares?
We're going to skip it. But the TLDR is that they had a disagreement, and Connie said,
I don't have to prove to you what I spent. You didn't sign a fucking contract with me to begin with. So guess what? I don't need to prove to you a motherfucking thing.
And Matthew said, Matthew then took $70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared alien stock.
Wait. Did I just see the word Pornhub there?
Matthew then took
Roberts Daily. The Hidden Sound has unjustly retained 70 grand wired by Pornhub for the personal. What?
$70,000 worth of sponsorship money and declared Alien Stock and Rachel cancelled. But then, at the same time, Bud Light walks in.
Oh, it's about to get really gay.
Nice, we're saved.
They say, hey, why not do it here? In the Vegas. It has plenty of lighting, indoor plumbing, it has everything. Matthew said yes. And then using the website for Alien Stock, he told everyone to not go to Rachel and instead to go to Vegas.
Woohoo!
Welcome to Alien Stock Las Vegas, sponsored by Bud Light. And also Pornhub, but it's a long story.
And also Pornhub. I knew I saw that there.
Connie was left to pick up the pieces. However, she would not be discouraged so easily. She decided to press on.
It's going to be a great party. No matter what, it's going to be a great party.
She had to take full control of the event in Rachel, dipping into her savings and even mortgaging her home.
I'm working out of my own pocket.
Whoops. So let me get this straight. A fake event that was created to be a smokescreen for retards running Naruto style at Area 51 is now a real thing that this moron got stuck with. And she had to put it on that nobody was going to fucking show up to. Wow.
I think this is a liability. I'm out.
So is it clear what's going on? It's worth doing a very fast recap because there's an event in Rachel that's been declared cancelled but also not cancelled. Also, I forgot to mention there's an event in Hiko that isn't cancelled but it will be on the second day. There's also that third festival in Las Vegas, which has the former promoter of the first one, and they both share the same damn name. And none of this has anything to do with the actual raid on Area 51, which is here, which has several gated entrances, by the way, and none of them have been declared the official gathering point. Confused?
Yep.
Pretty much everyone was. It's a goddamn mess. People, rightfully, put the whole thing in the too hard basket, and instead of going to one in
Too hard. Let's just stay home, drink, and jerk off.
the middle of nowhere, just
And yes, you can clip that one.
went to the one in Vegas.
Of course. All right, here are your choices. Go to middle of fucking nowhere, Rachel, Nevada, or go to middle of fucking nowhere, Hiko, Nevada, or go to Las Vegas, Nevada, and have a fucking party with hookers, blow, and food. Which one do you think people are going to choose? Huh?
Let's fast forward to the weekend of the raid. For better or worse, Rachel is about to open its doors to the millennials.
Hell yeah! Alien Stock! Encore now has come to an abrupt halt.
Don't let the aliens get you, Ken.
Do you believe
So this is the Rachel one. Okay.
in aliens?
I don't. Run! Get out of here!
Oh, I want to hear about the alien liberal agenda. They could have some good talking points. We don't know. To protect my mind from interference.
We have a wand.
Here come the weirdos.
Don't let me leave, Merv!
It could be anything stuff, but it's alien stuff.
How do you see you walking with that shirt up over your head like that?
I know. And the first ones are supposed to be always, the best ones. Paranormal lawyer, PhD level field investigator.
Stuff in downtown Las Vegas. Did they change the name, or is it still Alien Stock?
I think I'm on my highest high I've ever been in my life. Look at it.
And we are taking a look kind of the area here. You've done a lot of work in a very short period of time.
The security's here, the medical's here, the food is here, the people are here. And most importantly,
I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
toilets are here.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I just went through a breakup, guys.
Well, it wasn't quite the event that they had hoped for, but they did do a commendable job of acting retarded for the news.
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
You think of yourself as a hero?
I do. Here for scientific reasons.
This is like the most millennial thing that's ever happened.
All right, so strike one.
Don't let's forget, Hiko, or the Heiko. No one knows how to pronounce it. This event was being hosted by George Harris of the Alien Research Center.
The owner of the center is Las Vegas businessman George Harris, creator of Alien Tequila.
If you want to have fun, if you want to have a great look, it's a great day.
Base camp was equipped with a vendor village of 10 food trucks, a gift shop, and 3-time Grammy Award winner Paul Oakenfold.
Who? Seriously, who?
For some reason.
I was told there's a lot of people coming.
Well, right now things are kind of slow at the Heiko event here, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Now, Heiko Base Camp was expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 20,000 attendees. It's quite a range.
Maybe 50 people here.
Clapping some alien cheeks.
Yeah, but no cheeks are clapped
Where's
at
the
all.
cheeks?
None.
Where's
Zero
the cheeks?
This is like the first of a big thing.
But it wasn't.
It's a glowy. Is that a glowy?
In fact, it seems as though the majority of the attendees were actually the press.
One lady believed that her parents is actually alien.
So, after the first night, they decided to cut their losses and cancel the whole event.
You know, the producers of the show, it's very, very, very expensive. And it just didn't make sense.
Because basically all of the
Strike 2
attendees were stolen by
Alien Stock 2019!
We're going to go out to Rachel, and then we decided that we didn't want to get stuck in the desert. As much as I like Mad Max, I don't want to live it.
Yes, let's go to Vegas. Let's party in Vegas. This was not a hard equation.
The Las Vegas Alien Stock, sponsored by Bud Light, was a smash hit. They've got carnival rides, photo ops, video games, and even a pool. No running.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have...
What the fuck is with Fed ZZ Top there? The fuck is with that guy?
thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely amazing.
Back at Military HQ in Anne Orlando, operations were ramping up. They're adding more guards, upping the security, and enforcing a no-fly zone across the county. They were even infiltrating raider groups.
You could be standing next to an officer and not even know it. There's a undercover presence here.
And they were giving stern warnings from the PR team. They posted this tweet. The last thing millennials will see if they attempt to raid Area 51 today.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi. Huh? You triggered my trap card.
Millennials immediately seized upon the tweet.
Trap card.
Doing what they do best by pretending to be offended, successfully having the tweet taken down, and forcing a public apology.
I'm retarded.
All right, this video is getting very long. Let's hurry up to the main event. The raid.
I think everybody might have been too hungover from the Vegas party.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, this is Naruto music. This is, and listen, I have a lot of Naruto music. Naruto has great soundtracks, and they're doing it. Oh, geez. I know all these tracks. I know all these tracks.
私が入って門を開けます。敵は何千人です。今、わしらを程度よく手配。よく聞け。腕に覚えのものあらば言えよ。ここが橋を渡ってくる。かかれ。よ。
Never happened. Yeah, because your forehead protector is gonna make the bullet ricochet off. Admiral, the what? Big titty waifu with a sniper rifle saves the day. This is insane. Man, no one has said ooh yet.
Smoking these meats. Good for you.
I know the music.
The toilets are here.
Oh. It's all coming together.
兵が足りません。我が子を見捨てるのはつらく、他の手立てがあります。それは誇りのない。
Please let this be worth it, please.
屋敷将軍。大金さん、我は浜で死にました。もう。今一度己にとる侍終わりにくなる。人が焼ける匂いが。火山か。
Sad note of music. In reality, what? It's not over. This is Naruto shipping in hero music, arrival music. That's what it's gonna be.
俺が死ぬとでも思ったか。根源が滅んだくらいで。
Honestly, Kel, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This has been more entertaining than both those movies. That's what it's gonna be. Drinking a monster gives you a Sharingan? Give me a break. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't do the theme. Oh, please let it be the gayest shit in the world.
Thank you for saving us.
Giant titties. Giant great titties.
We are so grateful and horny. And yes.
No, I am not. No. That's not happening. I am not doing that. No.
We wish to be your big titty goth alien GFs. And you won't be a virgin Reddit browser anymore.
It wasn't quite like that. It was pretty
It wasn't quite like that.
close to something like that. Although I guess you could say that only a small group showed up to the main gates themselves.
Well, a million people.
Wow, millions of people didn't show up. What a fucking surprise.
Of over 2 million people, in total only about 200 actually went.
What a surprise. Everybody was drunk and hungover, and nobody was actually going to go that because people showed up to have sex and drink in Las Vegas.
It's not about the quantity, it's the quality that counts.
Nice outfit.
Ahego pajamas. Those are Ahego pajamas.
Now throw them over.
People mostly behaved themselves.
I mean, I think it's awesome. You guys are following the laws, following directions. So,
But they weren't about to leave without a consolation prize. Quick, get some of the Area 51 soil. Top secret rock. Top secret rock.
You can have it. It's from Area 51. Okay.
Also present at the raid were a few YouTubers.
So I came here to get myself an alien as a pet.
We're here to rescue the aliens!
It's like Halloween, but we're just annoying people.
Are you guys gamers? Playing games? No? You watch anime?
Yeah, so you got the rebellious youth, and then you got people trying to lure E.T. into a cage with Reese's Pieces and stuff. That's a pretty good summary of the crowd that you have out here this weekend.
But respect to the true heroes. Security. For keeping everyone... I'm just kidding. It's the guys who got underneath this fence. God bless them.
Oh, no!
And this cameraman, whose foot raided the base.
Yeah, I got it. That's a foot I see.
And this random woman who decides to just start walking. Police, right there. No one's stopping her. Oh my God. She's gonna make it. She's going home. She gets charged for trespassing and receives a $1,000 fine. But soon it was time to wrap
The
up.
storm is over.
Because everyone's mums were there to pick them up. And if they were late again, there would be big trouble.
Okay, good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now.
Psych, it's not over.
There's one more thing that I want to tell you about today.
Because storming Area 51 would go on to inspire a plethora of other events. The storming of Loch Ness. That thing can't hide from all of us.
We think we've seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
Over 27,000 said they were going. Actual number 6. Okay, fine. Storm the Bermuda Triangle, why not? It can't drown all of us. And potentially millions actually went. But the evidence would be lost, so how would you know?
I am under the water. Please help me.
Or how about storm the Vatican? They can't molest us all. Interesting twist on that one, though. Someone cancelled the event. But overall, everyone had a pretty good time. Isn't that what Area 51 was really built for? It's something like that, you know what I mean? I haven't quite...
Oh my goodness.
Well, now, remember when I said that we were going to do shorter videos and also more frequently? Looks like you fell for it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. See you in the next one in 2 years. Or check out the Incognito Mode channel. That has a lot more upload. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, that was a good one. That was funny. That has softened the blow for the horrible things I have yet to watch. Thank you, Kratos. We had fun with that one. As always, Internet Story, and he is a good time. We appreciate that. All right. Unless there are other things going on, let's check it out. Nope, nothing else. All right, we're going to wrap it up then today. I have some house chores to do to prepare so that I could be on time. Oh, I got caught in another stretch here. Can't stop it once it starts. All right, so tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Anime Odyssey, myself and Dermy talking Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny Part 1. Or, first half of the series. In our continuing Summer of Gundam, we've got 2 more months. We got next month, and then we have September. Then, what else? I might do some other gaming tonight afterwards. Depends how long Dermy and I go on it. And then let's see. Tomorrow, Ballbusters. Tomorrow, we're right back here. Tomorrow will be my Death Note live action 2017 review, plus the discussion of which one I like better, or in case which one I hate the least. I think that's a more accurate description of it. Then Ballbusters tomorrow night. Saturday Night Drive-In, Idiocracy, Beef Supreme. Welcome to Costco. I love you. We'll be doing that. Should be a good time. Then co-op stuff Saturday night as well. And Sunday roundtable and all the good things going on with that. So thank you, everybody, for joining me for another Daily Dive. I hope you had a good time. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys later tonight. Well then, take it easy, everybody.